Good day, everyone. My name is Ella, the leader of the F team, bringing you our presentation about our travel brochure. The PBL started with a challenging question that is needed to be answered by each team. So, how can we compare a cell and its functions to an attraction in real life? Well, we thought that if it is going to be an attraction, how about an amusement park? What's greater than an amusement park where everything's inside of it is full of attractions and comparing cells? We made an imaginary and fictional amusement park where its whole theme is all about cells, from the amusement park's rides to its services. Our theme park is full of cells.
Cells are said to be the building blocks of all living things. It works to provide the human body energy and nutrients to carry out specialized functions. Same goes for amusement parks. Cells have organelles and these amusement parks have workers and staffs. They both work with one another in order for humans to function physically and mentally. We chose amusement parks as a perfect analogy because it gives off happiness to humans, just like how cells produce proteins for the human body.
To make the theme park a little bit exciting, we made our own amusement park mascot, Guide. From her name, she's gonna be our guide to this magnificent place.
The cell wall is a rigid covering that surrounds the cell, protecting it and giving it support and shape. We concluded to compare this to the gates or walls of the amusement park. The functions of cell wall as well as the wall of the park are pretty much the same. They both act as a shield to prevent any accidents and inconvenience. The cell or plasma membrane defines the borders of the cell and allows the cell to interact with its environment in a controlled way. We compared this to the gateway of our amusement park because just like the cell membrane, it allows people to identify themselves to the workers as well as share their information in order for the attendants to know whether it's okay for them to be loose upon the streets of the park. The cell membrane in the gateway functions to make a flexible, sensitive, and secure boundary around the cell and amusement park.
Peroxisomes play a key role in the oxidation of specific biomolecules. They contribute to the biosynthesis of membrane lipids known as plasmalogens. They also protect the cell system from all the toxic materials that might destroy it. Just like a security guard, their job is to maintain the peace and fun ventures in a cell and lessen the troubles that might happen inside the park. Cilium flagella are tube-like appendages which allow for motion in eukaryotic cells. It both serve locomotion functions, and this is the reason why many microscopic unicellular and multicellular organisms can move one place to another. That's why we compare it to boat rides. The water represents the cilia and the flagella giving the boats the ability to move.
The endoplasmic reticulum is an important organelle in eukaryotic cells. It plays the major role in the production, processing, and transport of proteins and lipids. We concluded to compare it with a go-kart due to its purpose to transport people around the amusement park. Just like in the cell, ER transport the proteins and lipids throughout the cell.
The primary function of the nucleus is to provide orders for the cell and regulate gene expression. It houses the DNA, which contains the blueprints for proteins that are used to make chromosomes. That's why we compared it to the founder of the park. He oversees all of the park's activities and leads the direction in what to do, just as the nucleus does for a cell.
Protective agent.
As the clean-up crew of the cell. So what else is perfect for this position than the cleaning services of an amusement park? This is pretty easy to understand because the cleaning crew are the ones responsible for disposing and removing any kinds of waste inside the park. The similarity of the two is indisputable, so that's why we chose it.
For the vacuoles, the trash bins were chosen to be the representative because of how similar they are. Vacuoles are membrane-bound organelles that are present in both plant and animal cells. They are enclosed compartments which are filled with water containing inorganic and organic molecules including enzymes in solution and solids that a cell may need to survive. They even store waste products to protect the other parts of the cell from contamination. Similarly, trash bins are also enclosed compartments that people throw their waste products in, and in the process it is stored in the trash bin. They also prevent waste products from being everywhere in the park, just like how the vacuoles prevent contamination. The chloroplast is a plant cell organelle that converts solar energy to energy stored in the form of sugar and other organic molecules that plants uses as food. It is very similar to diners, restaurants, and food stalls that obtain ingredients that they prepare to make different kinds of food. Then, the different kinds of food that were made are sold to the people, their customers, to consume.
A Golgi body, also known as Golgi apparatus, is a cell organelle that helps process and package proteins and lipid molecules, especially proteins destined to be exported from the cell. Here in our presentation, we have compared it to a gift shop. Since the function of Golgi is to package proteins, it somehow relates to a gift shop which packages some gift. In other relations, proteins represents the happiness of our customers, and these gifts surely will make them happy.
cell produces proteins, and theme parks can give happiness. The reason why we compared proteins to happiness is that theme parks are anchored with memorable attractions. With this, it allows one to feel happy, and that feeling is like the proteins that can be compared inside the cell.
The cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid that contains all the organelles of the cell. It has many functions. Some are the part that gives the cell its shape, holds all the organelles inside of the cell, and provides space between them. We decided to
Activity, and we're looking forward for more fun experiences in future works. Thank you.